Hey there guys, this is Waterways here and I'm back in with another episode of Fishing Planet, and as you can tell with the title, today we are going to go after the Lone Star Mad-Eye Buffalo Monster Fish. Yes guys, we're going after the Mad-Eye Buffalo. Now, as some of you may know already, Mad-Eye Buffalo is basically going to eat the same food as the smallmouth buffalo. Also, even though it does say equipped the invisible line on a telescopic or matched rod, float rod I should say, you can use it on a feeder, just FYI. Now, as you see with the mission information, it does give you a slight indication of when it will bite, or when it will mostly eat. And again, depending on the day, well, of the days, depending on the weather. Now, obviously, the weather condition I've got is pretty bad. I've tried doing a little bit of fishing and it didn't bite, as you can see. Now, it usually starts from 10 AM to about 12 PM, and I think it's about 4 PM to about 6 PM. Now I could fast forward it to that time, but I'm going to skip it to day 3 because the peak's a little bit better around here, so I'm going to go for about 11 AM and hopefully get it before it's the 12, I'm hoping. So we're going to see how I do and hopefully get this Mad-Eye Buffalo a bit easier than later. So just in case you guys are wondering, obviously if I was going to use my feeder setup, I'd be using my Creek Pro, and also its Crucian Hunter. And this is my basic standard rod setup for my feeder, as you guys have seen quite a lot of times in a lot of my videos. And obviously I'm using my Nero 1010, which is my standard float rod at the minute. Obviously I'm going to go for, I think it's about, I'm going to go about 70. I can't remember what the exact leader length you need. I usually go between 60 and 80, so I'm going to go for a normal 70. Now, you can use, I have seen people catch them on doughballs. I've caught them on doughballs. I have caught this on doughballs. Obviously, you can always check to see what the smaller buffalo are eating, and then the Mad-Eye Buffalo should get as well. Now, obviously, we've had to equip our invisible line, as you know, and just in case you didn't know this, that invisible line's test weight, or test, even though I'm not able to get up to this bit here, is actually a 10-pound test line, just to let you know. It's close to being the fluoro, but it looks more like a braid when you cast it, which is a bit weird at the time. But yeah, so we're going to come here, and we're going to fish. Obviously, I'm going to be at this location. Now, as you can see, I'm at a nice enough location. I'll show you the area I'm in. Just in case, because you can see on the map, what we are at is we're at this corner here. To our left was them 2 lily pads. The pads in front of us are these ones here. We're going to try and cast around here. Which, if I bring up the map, I'll show you the reason why. Because we should be getting into the deepest part of the water. Now, I could always aim up for there. So if I make a marker about... No, I just want to put in a marker there-ish. Yep. So we're going to say it's about... it's close enough to about there. So what we're going to do is we're going to test what our depth is first before we go forward in the day. I say test. Obviously mine's at 70. If it's about there, and it's flowing absolutely fine. By putting the marker there, we know that is the borderline for where the Mad-Eye Buffalo will be in. But like I say, we're going to get to a better time scale, so the fish should bite hopefully a lot easier and quicker, and hopefully a lot better. So, like I said, I'm then going to do T. I'm going to travel to the night time. And a lot of you are like, well, why travel at night? Because when you travel to the night time, I can fast forward time again. So, I'm going to the next day. Yes, I skipped. No, I don't care. And then I'm going to come to this time. And we're going to go... I'll go 11. I'm probably going to be an idiot, and everyone's going to be like, you went too far. No, I should be able to catch it, and it should be on a good peak. It should be good weather, should be good conditions, should be good time. So, we're now here. I'm going to cast it out. just in case I have to reset, I'm going to clip the line exactly there so I know that is on the mark. Now, I could always have my rod stand down and do a bit of fishing for some other fish, but because it's going to be the Mad-Eye Buffalo, I'm going to try and catch these as best I can. So, obviously, anyone who's watching the short version, I'm going to be skipping this to where I have the fish on the hook, so you guys will see how quick I am. But anyone who's watching the long version, yes, I am going to show you guys exactly how long it does actually take me to get the Mad-Eye Buffalo. So hopefully you guys will enjoy and have fun at my expense. So let's get to it. And this is always the fun part, the waiting game, guys. Yes, it is. And is that actually going to be the fish straight away? Because if so, that was a very quick, short part. And oh, that was close. So I can't fully drag up. And from what I can tell, this, guys, is actually my Mad-Eye Buffalo. It's taken line. It could be a smallmouth buffalo, don't get me wrong. The reel is having a hard time with it. Obviously, I don't want to break the line, and obviously because it was really strained, it was glowing, that's why I took it down. And I think this is actually the Mad-Eye Buffalo right off the bat, so yay for me! First, well, obviously I say first day, but I had to, as you guys saw, I had to travel to day 3, so I can actually fish a great time period for this fish. And it was basically the first cast. That was basically the first cast. I can't believe that was the first cast. Now, as you can see, this fish is going to drag your line out quite a lot. So you are basically going to have to play with the fish until you bring it in. So this is definitely the Mad-Eye Buffalo. And I know a lot of you are thinking, well, Hannah, why are you using such a weaker reel? Why don't you have a reel that's a bit higher level and a lot better? Well, I would if I had the cash and credits. Now, as you guys have seen, I've got an 8.8 pound test drag. So this fish is going to probably take a bit of time to actually bring in. So yeah, this is not going to be an easy fight. This is going to be a huge aggro of a fight, but I have fought fish with lesser rods, and I know how long this can take. Now this may take me half an hour to bring this fish in, so obviously I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a short version, which I'll cut now to the point that the fish is pretty much close to coming in. Again, if anyone is watching the long version, you guys are going to be troopers to just see me bring this fish in, and I really do appreciate it. But yeah, this is going to be a fight, and hopefully I won't lose this, because this one seems like it's a pretty good, decent sized fish. So let's bring you in. Come on, come in. Now, obviously, when you do bring it in quite a bit, it can sometimes, as you can see, drag itself back out. And you just basically got to fight this as much as you can. And this is a huge fight. Now, I know a load of people wait till they're a lot higher level, and they have rods that are way overpowered and a lot stronger. Now, I could have used barbless hooks instead of just the normal 2-hook. Unfortunately, I didn't want to use the bait coin. If you do use the barbless hooks, you will get a bit more experience and maybe a bit more cash for actually bringing the fish in. Because obviously you're only having to use specific line for catching the fish. So you can get a bit more cash and a bit more experience for bringing this in with barbless hooks. Obviously with using barbed hooks, you get just the standard amount. Barbless hooks, you always get that bit extra experience because it's not hurting the fish and it's not going to damage it. So they do appreciate you for using barbless hooks in the game. Even though it costs you bait coin to get them. Yeah, I know. But actually I'm going to be using the barbed for this one. Now, if I had an extra lot of line, I would have probably used 2 to do a test on this. But if for some reason you're able to get 2 sets sorted out with the 1 set of line that you have, 1 feeder, 1 float, or 2 floats or 2 feeders. Obviously, this is for anyone who's a lot higher level and has the rods. As long as you've got enough, and you can just throw it on your rods with your reel, and you're going to bring the fish in with ease, you could probably have 2 rods set up, maybe even 3, just to bring this buffalo in and get 3 times. Now, me saying that, you're probably like, well, hold on, I could bring this fish in 3 times. No, you can bring this fish in once, but if you have it caught while you're bringing in the others, and you get the other 2 hooked, or however many you have on the lines, you can bring more than 1 in at a time. I will do a video hopefully showing and proving that, probably more with one with the actual baits, because it's a bit easier to prove and show them off at the same time. But obviously in this case, because it's line and it's an item, I'm not able to prove it. Right, so I brought this in pretty close, and this is still giving me a bit of a fight. Me editing this down is going to be a huge thing. I'm not joking, this is going to be quite a bit of fight. And I was actually expecting this to be a bit longer of a fight. And as you can see, I've almost brought it in. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, you're almost here. Come on, just a little more. No, 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 no. Don't go out, don't go out, don't go out. Come on. There we go. And sweet, got the Mad Eye Buffalo. We got 12.8. £12, that's not bad. Let's get into the, let's examine this. Oh, look at that beauty. Look at this beauty. We're going to put it into the camera mode so you guys can see. Going to reel it out. Or zoom out, I should say. No, camera. I can actually move certain things. Okay. Weird. Yeah, we actually have this pretty nice smallmouth buffalo. I'm pretty proud of that. That is awesome. I'm not taking a picture, I'm just doing it so you guys can see. But yeah, smallmouth buffalo. Like I say, that's only what, 588 cash. Now, because I was using a lot less rod, I got 657 experience. Now, obviously, if I did this at a lower level, I might have gained a bit more cash and experience, because obviously I'm a bit higher than when I get it. That's the reason why I get the amount I'm getting. But because the fish is suitable for my keep net, especially at max weight, I know you guys can't really see that well. Hold on, let me just do this. Let me put so you guys can hopefully see the number in the green. Right there. My max weight is £22 for the fish, so that's why I'm able to keep the Mad Eye Buffalo. Keep that. Awesome. And that challenge is now complete, and we have that in our mounted slot. Mad Eye Buffalo, guys. And we leveled up again, which is really good, so we've got some new items. That we have unlocked and gained access to. Wagler heavy, okay. That's quite a lot of stuff, especially for level 26 and Quantrican Lake. Wow. Don't need to worry about that. I'll just accept that for now. So, I'm just going to quickly go back to where it wants me to try and go. Sorry, I'm just going to go back to the main menu. So, we got that fish. Made out of 588 and a bit extra cash, which is awesome. I'm just glad I got that fish in. Yes. Now, obviously, I need to repair some gear, but I'll wait about. Actually, I'll get it done now while I'm here. So, yeah, that one's done. Now, just in case you guys are still watching, if you're going to be doing that monster, I would suggest having the fish cabin medium. because you'll be able to at least keep that fish in your keep net. If you have something like the fish cabinets and it's about the size that I had, you wouldn't have been able to keep that fish, and you would have had to say bye bye to the fish. Even though you still complete the challenge, you just wouldn't get the cash and the experience. Well, you'd still get the experience, you just wouldn't get the cash for the fish. So, when you go for the monster, always get a keep net, which is bigger than the heaviest fish. And if you want to check what the heaviest fish is on the map, come up to the leaderboard, which is these 3 stars. Go to the fish. Go to the location. Obviously, we were at Lone Star Lake, and the highest one was £13. Just a bit over. And am I on the leaderboard? No, I haven't even seen myself. I've never seen myself on the leaderboard just yet. I will one day. But yeah, that is the heaviest fish, Mad-Eye Buffalo for Lone Star. I will have to do a check to see if I can get the Mad-Eye Buffalo during the Halloween event. So I will be keeping this line safe in my home storage for later on. So I'm going to reset my rod all back up for a later date of fishing, which obviously I've got to try and do because I need to get some more fishing done. Obviously, I'm now up to 31 bait coin, which is good. And again, guys, we just completed the Lone Star Mad-Eye Buffalo monster fish. So hopefully that was helpful, guys. Hopefully it helps you out quite a bit. I think you can have it up to a 1/0 hook maximum. Don't quote me on that, but I'd use a 2, and then 8 up to a 2. Just normal hook sizes like the ones I've got in here, not the 1/0 or 2/0 or anything higher than that. But yeah, 1 should be fine. You might, like I said, get away with a 1/0 maximum. Again, you should use a barbless if preferred and preferable, so you get a bit more cash and, like I said, a bit more experience. As you saw with me using my Nero 10x10, that brought the fish in with a bit of a fight. You know, the line and everything else. But hey ho, it all goes well, and it went well as well. Anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully it helped you guys out, especially with any questions you may have about where to catch, even though there's probably plenty of videos about it. If you did enjoy it and you liked the video, please do hit that like button, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. If you do have any questions about anything to do with Fishing Planet on this game, please do ask, and I'll try and answer them in the comments. Well, I'll try and answer them back, either with a video or a reply in the comment section. I know a lot of people have been asking, especially just when I'm playing the game itself. I get quite a few people asking me in these normal chat bars a few questions when I see me on here, and I will answer them as best I can. And they've been able to get some things done. I know a lot of people have been thanking me when I've been coming on to the game. They're like, "Oh my god, is that the real Resonator 88?" Yes, it is. And they're glad that I've done quite a few of these videos, because some people don't seem to do them, which I'm shocked about. But yes, as you know, it is around the Christmas period, so hopefully you're having a happy Christmas and a happy New Year, guys. Obviously, if anyone's watching this, it's not near Christmas. Well, hopefully you're enjoying whatever seasonal event it is for you, or whatever time you're watching this. Again, hopefully it's helped, and hope you'll enjoy. So don't forget, guys, I'll see you back on the lake bright and early, so don't forget your rods. Bye for now, guys, and enjoy.